Aggie muster. Aggie muster is Texas A&M's most time-honored tradition. With over 100 years since it first began, muster has become an integral part of what it means to be an Aggie, and even more so, what it means to be a part of the Aggie family. A gesture so simple in nature, yet lasting in spirit. Muster is the lasting impression every Aggie leaves with us. It reminds us of the greatness that lies within these walls, of the loyalty we possess, of the connection that binds us, and of the idea that every Aggie has a place of importance, whether they are present in flesh or spirit. Muster has a different and special meaning to each Aggie. It is a time to look to the past, present, and future, not only to grieve, but to reflect and to celebrate the lives that connect us to one another.
Muster is basically a representation of what it means to be an Aggie. It embodies truly what the Aggie spirit really is, and it is our way of giving thanks to not only those that have fallen, but the 50-year reunion class and every Aggie that has come before us or will come after us.
People can get lost in the shuffle, and a lot of time there's not the emphasis on the individual, and muster puts the emphasis on the individual.
Behind each name on the roll call is a person with a story that deserves to be told. The reflections display cultivates passions, personalities, and memories through the display of personal belongings. Whether it be the photograph of two college sweethearts smiling from ear to ear, or an Aggie ring worn down smooth, we are privileged to view and reflect on these displays. These precious items offer a peek into the character of Aggies, whom we honor by answering here.
So it's for all of us. It doesn't matter whether you're red, yellow, black, or white, male or female, short or tall, rich or poor, fast or slow, academic or athletic. At Texas A&M, we're all one.
The Camaraderie Barbecue, a fun and entertainment-filled event. The barbecue provides great food, guest speakers, and an opportunity to sit across from the Ags that made Texas A&M what you know it to be today. There is value in listening and learning from the old Ags who walked our halls, and by participating with the 50-year reunion class, we fortify a connection between ourselves and the very men and women who played integral roles in the creation of those traditions.
While Texas A&M is bigger, different, there's still that Aggie spirit, and watching that connection between current student to former student over the 3 or 4 days, whether it's at the Camaraderie Barbecue, the reflections display, or at class reunion activities, is a pride factor of knowing that you were a part of having that experience, and they're going to remember that for the rest of their lives.
My entire class, the entire class that came to muster, they were amazed and just thrilled to death.
We were all kind of concerned that, well, you know, a bunch of old people show up, you know, and the kids, they don't want to hear your old stories. They're not interesting. Well, maybe that's true. But if it was that true, then why is it that so many of you ask questions about, well, what did y'all do back then? How did that work? What happened?
The Camaraderie Barbecue truly marks the coming together of past and present to celebrate what always has been and always will be the Aggie family.
Fact of the matter is they showed up, and they stood tall, and we all saluted together. And it was meaningful beyond anything that we had expected.
Muster is a time to look to the past, present, and future, not only to grieve, but to reflect and to celebrate the lives that connect us to one another.
Aggie. Aggie.
Jin-Hoon Lee, class of 2013.
Here.
Being a part of muster as an audience member and as just a student, you get to say here for your classmates that even if you knew them, it means more to you, but even if you didn't get to know them as a student on a personal level, you know that they were a part of your class, and you came in together as freshmen, and they will always be a part of your Aggie family.
We have a responsibility as Aggies, and attending muster and living with integrity are among those responsibilities.
And the emotion that was behind each of those names that was called, and hearing her called here for each of those names, that's something that really touched me and lit a fire in me that Texas A&M wasn't just a place I wanted to come because my parents had gone here and my sister had gone here. Texas A&M was a place I wanted to come because I wanted to be a part of something bigger than myself.
It touches your being, it touches you inside in a way that few, if any, traditions that I'm familiar with do so.
It's not like a funeral. It's a memorial time. It's a celebration of life, and that's what makes it important.